Hi everyone, welcome to the Lawcast. My name is Melanie Thorley and I'm a solicitor at MJT Law. Today we're looking at the third instalment of Legally Blonde. This one is in the middle of the show. It's where Elle has finally realised that she has to knuckle down and get some work done, and it's a montage. I'm really sorry people, but we're going to see how it goes.
You filed a claim. What next? Ms. Woods?
Don't you need to have evidence?
Meaning?
Meaning you need reasonable belief that your claim should have, like, evidentiary support?
That's true.
And what kind of evidentiary support does this case require?
Okay, so in this scene, she is exercising on her treadmill and reading her law books at the same time. Now she's exercising, reading, and watching what I assume is C-SPAN. It is pretty normal, people, to be doing this. She's trying to fit in all the reading that she has in her work in her day. It is bloody difficult to get all the work done that you need to get done and attend law school, and a lot of people hold down jobs at the same time. I recall when I was at law school, we had about 1,000 pages of reading to do every single week, and there just wasn't enough time to read all those pages, attend law school, do the tutorials, get a job done, and also be able to reduce some of that reading into something else. So you just basically read, hope that you kind of took it in by osmosis, and that you actually were learning something. It was very tricky, and Elle is learning that it is it is quite hard, and you have to really just get on with it, and while you are doing the things that you need to do, like reading when the TV is on, reading during eating. This is not about mindfulness, people. This is not about doing one thing. This is about trying to get everything done. And here she is doing it. Okay.
According to Swinney versus Newbert, Swinney, who was also a private sperm donor, was allowed visitation rights as long as he came to terms with the hours set forth by the parents. So if we're sticking to past precedent, I mean, Mr. Latimer wasn't stalking. He was clearly within his rights to ask for visitation.
But Swinney was a one-time...
Okay, so in this scene, Elle is back at law school. She's back in class, and they're talking about...
Also happens to be harassing the parents in his quest for visitation.
Looks like some type of family surrogacy law.
The child in question wouldn't exist.
Now you're thinking like a lawyer.
Now, what I find unusual about this particular scene is... If you were watching my second instalment of Legally Blonde, the same lecturer was teaching the difference between regulatory and indictable offences, and that's a criminal jurisdiction. This doesn't appear to be a criminal jurisdiction. This appears to be some type of surrogacy or family jurisdiction. It would be very unusual for a solicitor to be teaching two different areas, very specific areas of law. Sometimes they will teach things like constitutional law and administrative law or something like that, which there is a blend there. But criminal and family are two completely different areas of law. So I find it fascinating that that he's already in there teaching it. But Elle has some interesting things to say about this surrogacy space.
Although Mr. Huntington makes an excellent point, I have to wonder if the defendant kept a thorough record of every sperm emission made throughout his life.
Interesting. Why do you ask?
Well, unless the defendant attempted to contact every single one-night stand to determine if a child resulted in those unions, he has no parental claim over this child whatsoever. Why now? Why this sperm?
I see your point.
And for that matter, all masturbatory emissions where his sperm was clearly not seeking an egg could be termed reckless abandonment.
I believe you've just won your case.
Hell no. But it was fun to watch. Okay, so Elle's getting better at this.
You did well today.
And the lecturer just gave her some positive reinforcement. Miss Elle, you did well today. I'm only laughing because it pretty much never happens. I recall once at law school, one of my lecturers actually told me I did a good job in one of my assignments. And I was utterly surprised because positive reinforcement is not exactly a feature of law school and being in law. Most of the time you're giving negative feedback, or if you've done well, no feedback at all. So he's kind of bucking the trend here slightly. I do recall law school being very difficult, but I don't recall it being positive in this format. Well, people, thank you very much for watching the Lawcast again. That was the third instalment of Legally Blonde. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. It's another short one today, but we will see how we go. That was Legally Blonde with Reese Witherspoon, and you're watching Melanie Thorley and listening to Melanie Thorley in the Lawcast. Thanks for watching.